Now, I have a video up on my channel. It's quickly becoming the most popular video I have. It's called Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa While We Cheered. And, a lot of people liked that video. It was fun making it. It was just me, memories. I'm using clips, but it was memories of September '98. I don't give a fuck how people feel about the steroid thing. I'm going to go on that very shortly. No one's going to take away the feelings I had and the joy of watching that summer. It was, to me, the best year of sports in my life, man. Got to see what I thought at the time was going to be the last images of Michael Jordan playing for Chicago. Really, to me, that's the last image of Michael Jordan. It was fun to see the guy with the Wizards, but it was sad at the same time because he was a shell of the player that he was before. And, but seeing Michael in the Chicago Bulls jersey that year, then seeing an epic home run race, then there was other parallels in that year. I remember the Yankees set a then record 114 wins in the American League, which, if I remember correctly, has since been surpassed by the Seattle Mariners that won 116 games a couple of years later. I think sometime in the early 2000s. Then I also think that was the last year Wayne Gretzky played in hockey in the NHL. So that was a very epic sports year. But anyway, this is what irritates me about some of the things I see people say, and some people, everybody has their opinion, man. I'm not a guy who's, I'm a guy that's actually very tolerable of other people's opinions. What I don't like is when people say things that are just completely devoid of fact and have no basis, anything other than just some personal bias that they have. Number one, yes, you see a picture on the left of Barry Bonds in the 80s, and you see a picture of Barry Bonds in the 2000s. Okay, and you look at this picture, you're like, wow, this guy really put on a lot of muscle. This guy really bulked up. Okay, that's true. Do I think Barry Bonds used steroids? Most likely, yeah. Yeah. I think sometime from 1999 on, I think he used steroids. Do I care? No. The reason why I don't care is because baseball is a non-contact sport. If it's a contact sport like boxing, MMA, and such, UFC, that's a whole completely different genre. You're talking about physicality. You're talking about people hurting each other and using steroids, which physically makes you stronger. Then yeah, that is cheating. Okay, cheating to me, that's not cheating in baseball. Maybe it's just me. I don't look at it as cheating. If a guy wants to be stronger, how is it cheating? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I got a weird way of looking at things. I don't look at it as cheating. I look at it as maybe just trying to get a little bit of an edge for yourself. As far as steroids help you gain muscle, it helps you recover from injuries faster. It helps you recover from your workouts. These guys really work out. Okay, these guys aren't like you and me, couch potatoes. I become a couch potato in my old age. I don't have the physique I had when I was a teenager in early 20s. I'm gonna be honest. A few years ago, about when I was 25, 26 years old, I never dabbled in anything illegal, but I have used personally substances that help me gain muscle. And I don't think it's cheating for me to do that. I think in the long run, I'm a 33-year-old man. I'm a big guy, like all you know. I'm carrying a little bit too much weight for my frame at this point. You look at a guy like James Gandolfini, an actor I like, died class of a heart attack, 51 years old. Those types of things go into my mindset. I don't want to be morbid, but you have to be reality. Face reality. I might want to take supplements or help something to burn fat or something to gain muscle. I mean, okay, but that's a personal choice for me. Okay, it's true, but these guys are baseball players. Okay, it's not that serious. And let's not forget that before 1999, Barry Bonds had, I believe, 3 seasons of 40 home runs or more, maybe 4. So it's not like, this guy wasn't a power hitter before. And aside from that one year when he hit 73 home runs and 476 at bats, I believe, which is incredible. He said and stated that year his mission was to go out and hit home runs. Every time that he was at bat, he was swinging away. He was swinging for the fences. That was his mindset that year. That's why Barry hit so many fucking home runs in 2001. You look at every other year, he never hit 50. Now, some of that is attributed to the fact that he was walked a lot. True. But some of those other years, like 1993, for example, he could have hit 50 home runs if he did not get walked that often. Barry hit 46 home runs and I believe 500, maybe a little off, 532 at bats that year. If he had maybe 590, 600 at bats, he might have hit 50 home runs that year. Then you look at a guy like Mark McGwire. Oh, he's a cheater. His 70 home runs doesn't mean anything. 65 home runs, 50, they don't mean anything. Oh, man. Look, the guy fucking hit 49 home runs as a rookie. 6'5", 210 pounds. All right? The guy was a fucking home run hitter. He was a born home run hitter. He set records for home runs in college. He's a home run hitter. He gained muscle. Also, as we get older, we get bigger any fucking way. So, yeah, he worked out. He worked his ass off. I remember the documentaries back then. The guy had fucking 6-hour workouts. 6-hour workouts, okay? It's not the guy didn't fucking work his ass off to get the physique he did. Okay? He said he took low levels of steroids. Who gives a fuck? Anybody who lived during the 1990s cannot fucking tell me that wasn't the most entertaining era of baseball. It was beautiful to watch. Don't get me wrong. I love a great pitcher's duel. I love seeing Greg Maddux go against a guy like Pedro Martinez in his prime. I love seeing shit like that. But don't get me wrong. But come on, guys. Who doesn't like to see prime Barry Bonds hit a splash shot? Mark McGwire with his moon shots up to Big Mac Land and Busch Stadium. Who didn't like to see Sammy Sosa hit 490-foot home runs? Are you kidding me? You're like fucking satisfied. You know what? A lot of you guys are like this, man. You kind of remind me of, and I've seen a lot of people saying, well, we should erase all those records from the 90s and early 2000s and restore Roger Maris as the all-time home run leader for a season. And as well as Hank Aaron career-wise. And I could just say, a lot of people back then in the 60s didn't recognize Roger Maris. That's why until I believe 1991, Roger Maris had an asterisk by his home run total because he didn't do it in 154 game schedule as Babe Ruth did. So they said, well, it doesn't count. So we've been down this road before. If I recall correctly, Mark McGwire broke Roger Marison's record, and I think it's his 145th game of the season. No questions about it. He shattered that record, and then Barry Bonds broke Mark McGwire's record, fair and square. These guys, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds, Alex Rodriguez too, who's in the news. These guys set these marks not because they use steroids, but because they are excellent ball players. I can't fucking steroids is not fucking X-Men mutagen, okay? Stop watching all these fucking X-Men movies. Alright? Steroids is not gonna give you adamantium claws and healing ability. It's not gonna fucking give you extreme telepathic abilities. It's not gonna allow you to fucking manipulate the fucking magnetic field on Earth. Alright? And all it does is fucking make you a little bit stronger. Alright? And you have to fucking work out too, by the way. You just don't take fucking steroids and oh boom. You gotta fucking work out. If you don't, you're gonna get fucking fat. Alright? So I'm tired of these people shitting on these guys, man. Oh, he's a cheater. He's used steroids. When most of you, or a lot of you guys, use performance enhancers in a lot of ways, don't you? Huh? Don't you? Viagra? Peace.